How does spiritual experience work? Part 2. We will continue to use this diagram from our website for our explanations. It uses blue boxes to mean an activity like jump, swim, reason and learn, and yellow boxes to mean data or information. The lines then show the dependency one activity has on another for its input. The 3 parts to the mind, or soul. In part 1 we explain that the mind can be divided into 3. The subconscious mind, the conscious mind, which together are called the mortal soul, and the higher spirit, or immortal soul. It survives death, as its name implies. Remember that we have 3 videos that will give you a lot more background as to what these terms mean and what each part of your mind does, if you are interested. The higher spirit.
How to get to heaven. The higher spirit. The conscious, subconscious and higher spirit is us. This is our access to the spiritual world. And if you die, you become your higher spirit, which is immortal, eternal, and indestructible.
The conscious mind.
How to get to heaven. The conscious. As we saw in the introduction video, to reach the light, conscious is very much in the way. But why? Your conscious mind has a personality, desires and objectives, a memory, a will, and reason.
The subconscious mind.
How to get to heaven. The subconscious. Your body senses the world around you. It receives sensations through seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling. It tells you if there are threats or the opportunity to achieve your desires.
So now let us examine the conscious mind. The conscious mind learning. Perceptions are used by the higher spirit, but they are a major driver for the conscious self, and we can see that perceptions are used in learning and producing memories and memory kept long term. We have a lot of pages on our website to help in understanding the different nuances of learning an overview, learning the Greek system of the gods, learning and language, learning and the database of facts, and learned function, all of which are useful in combination with our page on homeschooling and are aimed at improving our observational skill, becoming more critical of what we are told to memorize, and moving to skills that actually help in life. Reading, computer skills, writing, gardening, woodwork, plumbing, tax, cooking, driving, and the rules of the road, banking and bank accounts, relevant information in other words. If we reduce the pointless information, the amount we have to remember, and the complexity, the spurious information won't be fed to our will and compete with the spirit input coming from our perception, we also have a page on our website that suggests other benign ways of temporarily reducing the intellectual slog, chanting, for example. The conscious mind, memory. What we have in our memories, are the biggest block to spiritual experience. A child or an elderly person with a failing memory or even dementia has a much better chance of receiving grace than any middle-aged male or female. Bad memories, overloaded memories, out-of-date memories, biased memories, they actually help no one, irrespective of whether a spiritual experience would be welcome or not. A memory full of demons you have created and demons inflicted on you by others. This was St. Anthony. We have a page on our website with lots of helpful suggestions of how to clean out your memory of all that useless rubbish, and a description of some of the symbolism in our video, Memory and Rooms. Desires and obligations. Desires are what we want to do, and obligations are what we have to do. Both take over the will's attention. We chase the demands of our ego and desires and our slave masters, obligations, and never listen to the very small voice trying to guide us. And we have an entry on the website and a video that provides lots of suggestions on how to pare obligations down and how to reduce your desires to only those that give you a sense of fulfillment and contentment. The conscious mind. Reasoning. Reasoning takes our memories, data, from memory and tries to make sense of the perceptions it is getting. Although losing your reason on a day-to-day basis is the worst thing you should do, it helps when aid is sought to temporarily put it on hold, principally because spirit input is never rational. It is coded, symbolic, more like the work of jester. It would seem the spirits in general love puns and jokes and puzzles. And so we have added an overload activity we have called befuddling, for those who find it very difficult to stop rationalising everything, as opposed to just enjoying the show. The personality and the ego. The last big block on spiritual experience is the ego, the big I am. We have a humorous video which gives an idea of what an inflated ego is like, the symbolism of the pheasant. But the loud voice of the inflated ego battles with the small voice of spirit input, and very often wins. As such, the main activity we describe is to squash the big I am. Finally, the will makes a choice as to which input it's going to use. And our video, Decisions, describes how it goes about this. And all we need to know now is how that spirit input is created by the higher spirit. And that is the subject of part 3.
Suppressing obligations. Cooking for your family. Filling in your tax form for the government. Sending a birthday card to your nephew. These are all obligations. Obligations are things you have to do. Things you have to do for others. And the more obligations you have, the more your mind will be occupied, unable to communicate with the spiritual world. Of course, you could simply ignore all obligations. You have every right to do so. But the other person or organisation often has more legal or moral power. Otherwise, you would not feel forced. And if the obligation lingers on, it eventually can become a threat. So, we have to use other methods to suppress obligations. First of all, we have to be sure if it is a real obligation. If so, you could simply get them out of the way by doing them. But you can also ask somebody else to fulfill it for you. But be aware, like other people constantly asking you to do things for them, keeping your mind occupied, it is not a good idea to constantly ask others too. In other words, do not misuse your powers. There are also obligations on a more ongoing basis. Changing your lifestyle could simplify your life. What cannot be changed is the obligation to the government. Although, the more you grow government, the more its employees invent obligations in order to justify their existence. It does not serve anyone anymore. You either fill out the useless forms and fulfill the tasks, or you try to stop the pointless bureaucracy and campaign against their misuse of power. And then, with fewer or no more obligations, your will gradually lower its activity and the composer can take over. Reducing desires. A desire is something you want. It could be winning the lottery, driving fast, or maybe making love every day. Many religions treat desires and objectives as if they were poison, but they are not. In everyday life, we need some goals to give us a purpose in life, but they are in the way if you seek a spiritual experience. The moment you want something, your will gets occupied with chasing your desire, leaving the composer with no chance to connect. Even desperately wanting a spiritual experience can get in the way of getting one. If you have a lot of desires, your mind will be continually chasing them, even if many are beyond reach. And when you satisfy your desire, does it really make you happy? Or is it that you've only chased after things other people want? By making your desires more simple and aligned with your destiny, by deleting all the false ones, you can reduce desires. Your will no longer be occupied and can be open again for the composer. More detail on how to reduce desires is found on allabout.heaven.org.